On problem number 10 of the Unit 2 test review, we have to solve the system of inequalities by graphing. Now this first equation is easy to graph. Y is less than or equal to x minus 1. Start at the y-intercept at minus 1. The slope of this line is simply 1, so I'm going to go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, and then down 1, left 1, a whole bunch of times. And I can just use the straight edge to draw in that straight line. It's a solid line because it's less than or equal to. Just draw a straight line here, put some arrows on it, and it's going to be shaded less than, so it's this stuff down here. I'm going to shade it lightly. Now this other equation is not solved for y, so I need to go ahead and subtract 7x from both sides to get y is less than or equal to negative 7x plus 4. And now I'm going to graph that line as well. Start at the y-intercept of 4, and then I'm going to go down 7, right 1. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right 1. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right 1. And I'm just going to use a straight edge again to draw a solid line. It's solid because it's less than or equal to, and it's the equal to part that makes it a solid line. And I want to shade all the stuff below that line. And the question is, where did I shade twice? I'm going to make that area nice and dark. This is the solution set. This is the solution. So when it says solve a system of inequalities, it's looking for a graph, and it's looking for the region that's shaded twice, which is what I've done here. So we're done. Let's go on to number 11. Solve this thing by graphing. Similar kind of question, but it's already solved for y for us. So this one is negative 4x minus 1. Put a dot at the y-intercept. Negative 4x means down 1, 2, 3, 4, right 1, or up 1, 2, 3, 4, left 1. Now this is just less than, so it's going to be a dashed line. And it's less than, so it's shaded below the line. This other equation is y is greater than 3x minus 3. So I'll put a dot at negative 3 because that's the y-intercept. And now I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, right 1. 1, 2, 3, right 1. Or down 1, 2, 3, left 1. And again, this is a dashed line because it's just less than. And that's all the stuff that's greater than. So I'm going to shade above. And where is the region that I shaded twice? That's the region that I need to make nice and dark, because that's the solution set. Okay? That's how you do number 11. Let's go on to number 12. On number 12, it says solve by graphing. X is greater than 5, y is greater than 6. X equals any number is a vertical line. Y equals any number is a horizontal line. So x is greater than 5 is a dashed line on the x-axis around 5. And y is greater than 6 is a dashed line at the y-intercept of 6, which is right up there. And it says x is greater than and y is greater than, so unfortunately the solution set's actually up here, just based on those inequalities. We kind of had to be creative with our graph to get it on there, though. Let's go ahead and get to number 13, where we have 3 equations. X is greater than or equal to 1.9, so that's a line like right here that's straight up and down. And it's greater than, so it's all the stuff to the right. Y is less than or equal to 2.4, which is like right here. So we shaded everything to the right and everything below. This is the double shaded region right now. So, because greater than x is over here, less than y is over here, so we're talking about this box. And this equation isn't solved for y yet, but I'm going to solve it for y. 2.4y is less than or equal to 1.9x plus plus 9 Now I need to divide all that by 2.4. So y is less than or equal to, let's see, 1.9 divided by 2.4. That's math, enter, enter. 19 over 24 x plus 9 divided by 2.4 is 3.75. So the y-intercept of this thing is 3.75, and the slope is about 0.8, which means that, I'm sorry, that these are negatives here. So it's, the slope is like negative 0.8, which means that, well, here's the easiest way you can do this. If you go to y equals and you type in the equation, negative 19 over 24 x plus 3.75. Second graph will pull up a table of values for you, and you can just steal some that look nice. So 6, -1 is a pretty good one to steal. And you just need 2 points to draw a line. So from there, I'll go ahead and draw this line. And we're supposed to shade everything below that. So the double shaded region was this square. If we're going to shade below the line, the solution set is this stuff. All right, so that's number 13. Okay, so let's talk about number 14. Write 7x minus 3y is greater than 9 in slope-intercept form. Okay, so if I subtract 7x from both sides, I've got negative 3y is greater than negative 7x plus 9. Divide both sides by negative 3, it's going to be y is less than, because when you divide by a negative, you flip the sign. Negative 7 divided by negative 3 is 7 over 3x. Then 9 divided by negative 3 is minus 3. And that's the answer. Number 15 is give the vocabulary word that best describes this type of matrix. Well, hopefully that's just one you're going to remember. That's an augmented matrix. And what makes it an augmented matrix is that it has all these coefficients in here and it has the constants. It's like you took 3 equations and you stuck them together. That's how I remember what an augmented matrix is. All right. Let's go on to number 16. What is the x value of the solution of the system of equations below? Well, I could do Gaussian algebra if you prefer, but I would like to do a matrix. Let's let the calculator do the work for us. So the coefficients here are 1, 1, and 1, and all of that equals 4. The coefficients here are 1, 2, and uh-oh, I don't have a z, so I'm going to put a 0, and 14. And then the coefficients for the x in front of that one is a big fat 0, in front of the y is a big fat 1, in front of the z is a 1, and then an 8. So at this point, it's calculator work. And I'm going to get it so you can see it. So I'm just going to type in this augmented matrix into second matrix, edit to 3 by 4. 1 enter, 1 enter, 1 enter, 4, 1 enter, 2 enter, 0 enter, 14, 0 enter, 1 enter, 1 enter, 8. Second quit, second matrix, over to math, up to B. Second matrix, hit enter on matrix A, and it's going to spit out the solution of -4, 9, -11. But the question is simply asking us for the x value of the solution. So in this case, the x equals -4. And that's it. All right, number 17. Solve the following system of equations. Same thing. Let's put it in a matrix. So let's put them in order D, E, F. So that first equation is 1, 1, -1, 11. Now these guys, we have to move. We have to put them in order. So I'm going to do that on this side over here. So E equals F plus D plus 3. So I need all the variables on the left and all the numbers on the right. So if I subtract that F and that D to the other side, that's going to be -D plus E minus F equals 3. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and do this equation as well. So there's no d's in this one, so it's 0d. I'm going to subtract the 2e to the other side, so negative 2e. And I've got the f, so plus f equals negative 12. So when I put that in my matrix, I'm going to make it negative 1, positive 1, negative 1, 3, 0, negative 2, 1, negative 12. So that's the hard part. The easy part's typing it into the calculator, which I'll do right now. So if we go second matrix over to edit, I'm going to type in the matrix I just wrote. 1, 1, negative 1, 11, negative 1, 1, negative 1, 3, 0, negative 2, 1, negative 12. And what's nice about these calculators, if you just hit enter, it just repeats the command you just did. So I'm just going to hit enter. And it's going to give me the solution of 4, comma 5, comma negative 2. You should write that as a coordinate point. 4, negative 5, or positive 5, sorry, negative 2 is the solution. And that would be in the order D, E, F. So, 26, or sorry, 18, what am I saying? Solve! Again, doing a lot of solving. Negative 9a equals 28. 3a plus 9c equals 1. 3b plus 10c is 21. So we can do this in a matrix again. This one has a negative 9 in front of the a. It's got no b's, no c's, and it's got a 28 after the equal sign. This one's got a 3 in front of the a, no b's, a 9 in front of the c, and a 1. This one's got no a's, 3 b's, 10 c's, and 21 after the equal sign. So back to the calculator. And we're going to do second matrix edit. Negative 9, enter 0, enter 0, enter 28. 3, enter 0, enter 9, enter 1, 0, 3, 10, 21. Second quit, second matrix, math up to B. Second matrix, oops. Second matrix, enter on A, enter. And that's an ugly solution, but it is, we'll just round it to 2. So this happens on occasion. You're allowed to get answers that aren't whole numbers. And that's okay. So what we're going to do is we'll just round it to 2 decimal places, if that's all right with you. So our coordinate point is negative 3.11, comma 3.17, comma 1.15. I rounded that 1 up to 1.5 at the end there because that's an 8 right before the 4, so that rounds it up to 0.15. So they aren't all pretty solutions, they just are on occasion. All right, let's talk about 19. This will be the last one for this video. Make the matrix. In front of the 9 is in front of the A is a 9. There's no B's. There's 4 C's. There's an 8. Negative 4A, 0, 0, 28. No A's. 9 B's. 10 C's, and a 17. So let's go back to the calculator. Second matrix edit. 9, enter, 0, enter, 4, enter, 8, enter, negative 4, enter, 0, enter, 0, enter, 28, enter, 0, enter, 9, enter, 10, enter, 17, enter. And then, since I already just did the commands before, if I just hit enter again, it spits out a solution for me, which we're going to have to round again, and that's okay. So our A is negative 7, our B is negative 17.83, and our C is 17.75. All right, we'll stop there, and we'll pick up with number 20 on the next video.